Hey guys, what's up? I'm Mike Levitsky, and this is where I help you find your voice and create better music on the drums. Today we're going to be looking at how to fix a cracked cymbal with the Dremel tool. This is an easy project that you can do with just a Dremel tool, and it only takes about 30 minutes. Let's get into this lesson. If you've been playing drums for any amount of time, you've probably come across a cymbal that is cracked. Now, cymbals crack in all different places. This is a cymbal that had an edge crack on it that was repaired. Sometimes you'll find a crack right here around the bell. Sometimes you'll find a crack somewhere in the body of the cymbal. The easiest crack by far to fix is the crack that is along the edge of the cymbal. This is easy to fix because all you have to do is cut a little bit of the cymbal out and your cymbal's as good as new. Why do you want to fix a cracked cymbal? Well, if you don't fix a cracked cymbal, the crack will continue to go and go and go and go and go. And eventually your cymbal will all fall apart and it'll be unusable. Today we're going to be fixing this 17-inch A custom crash brilliant finish. I have had this cymbal for at least 15 years, and it cracked a few years ago, and I've just been playing on it with that crack. And as you can see, that crack turned into a chip, and that chip turned into a hole in the side of my cymbal. If I would have fixed my cymbal sooner, this hole would have been a lot smaller. To fix the cymbal is a super easy process. The first thing I did was I got a marker, and I marked the end, or the edge, of every crack along the cymbal. Once I had found where the edge of every crack was, I then drew a line around the part of the cymbal that I wanted to remove. Anytime you're working on a cymbal, it's important that you have a nice smooth edge. So I made this kind of rainbow shape so that I have a nice smooth finish when I was all done. Next thing I did was got out my old Dremel tool. Now my Dremel tool is kind of jacked up. It's a little janky. You have to hold it really tight to make the motor spin. But it still works. And so whatever Dremel tool you can find, even if you have a drill that spins really fast, you might be able to do this. And so I used this Dremel tool here, and then I used a cutting blade or a cutting tool. I'll put a link to it in the description. And I used a simple grinding stone. And those are the only two tools that you need. Next, I went out in the backyard. I used the cutting wheel to cut along the line. It took only about 5 minutes. Hey, if you guys are digging this video, why don't you hit that like button? Give this video a thumbs up. And if you like this type of content, consider subscribing to this channel for more lessons, drum covers, and drum hacks. After that, I used the grindstone to make sure that I had a smooth edge. A couple things when you're doing this: make sure that you wear safety glasses. It's really easy to get metal in your eye, metal shavings. And I also recommend wearing a long sleeve shirt because after this, my skin was all pitted with little metal bits of hot molten metal, and I had little metal shavings in my arm hair. So if you don't want metal shavings in your arm hair, I suggest wearing a long sleeve shirt. All right, and that's it. Here is the finished product. You can see we just have this nice little U shape. It's nice and smooth to the touch. It's not going to cut me in any way. And I've extended the life of this cymbal indefinitely. So I will continue to play it. And as you can hear, it doesn't change the sound too much. It sounds pretty much the same as it once did. Let's take a listen to it. It's a tad bit drier, so the decay is much faster, but I kind of like that. I don't like my cymbals to ring on and on and on and on and on. So this dried the cymbal out a little bit, and I'm happy with that. So I hope this helped you out. If you're the kind of person that likes repairing your drum set or experimenting or trying out different things, check out this video right here where I take a children's snare drum and see all the different types of sounds that I can get out of it. If you'd like to check out some easy drum fills that sound great and are super useful in any gig, check out this video right here. I hope that helped you out, guys, and I will see you in the next one.